It's a new year and you've been thinking about starting your own business, but you feel a little confused. You don't know where to start. You're a little lost, but I have a solution for you. Luckily, Shopify has got you. Established in 2025 has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/pretty, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/pretty to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/pretty.
It's the new year and I have a resolution. Eat healthy. But let's be honest, it's tough to find healthy food options when your life is busy. Between hidden sugars, artificial ingredients, and misleading labels, it's hard to know what's actually good for you. That's why I love Thrive Market. It's like having a personal guide to healthier living. Ready for a junk-free start to 2025? Head to thrivemarket.com/pretty and get 30% off your first order, plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/pretty. thrivemarket.com/pretty.
Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Not Smart with your host, Louie, aka the baddest perra.
And Yoatzi. Hi, you guys. Bienvenidos. ¿Cómo han estado?
We're like barely starting the season all over again.
We're like, welcome to the first episode of 2027.
Imagine. We're all like old still here. Nobody's even listening anymore.
It's just me and you.
I know. It has like 2 views.
You know what it just reminded me of? Pobrecitos. I'm gonna talk shit about it in the podcast.
I know. I'm like, who?
No, it's I don't think you ever saw this show, but there was this show called Ned's Declassified on Nickelodeon. I'm that old, you guys. It's like an old show. I never really watched it, but after the show ended, it like ended completely. But to this day, they have a podcast.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I don't remember the name of it, but like it has like 5 views. So go watch their little podcast.
So it was like a show that then turned into a podcast?
I think they wanted to continue like the
legacy.
The legacy, because it's still some of the main like
OG people.
But yeah, they don't get like a lot of views, but they're so dedicated and they're still posting.
But what
like,
is it? Like educational?
It's really random. Like they just talk about like the show, or they talk about like their lives, or like it's just like really, really random. But it just made me think of that. I know, imagine us like 20 years from now and nobody watches our little
déjalo.
So go watch their podcast, eh? Pobrecitos. They're working hard every day.
I actually like when like either shows or something come back to give us like the chisme of like what happened.
Like Ali and AJ?
Oh yeah, Ali and AJ.
You
or
saw
like
that one?
I also saw some of the like Harper and Alex Russo's dad did a podcast, like the Wizards of Waverly Place something, and they were like spill chisme about the show, but not like fuck that bit. No, it was just more like inside scoop. So
damn,
I'd be like, that's cool. So maybe we'll give inside scoop about our life 20 years from now.
I have a fun fact right now about something that was insane, and it's
What?
kind of relating to Disney Channel and shit like that.
Okay, what?
Did you know that I think yesterday, 19 years ago, High School Musical premiered? 19 years ago, bitch. The very first High School Musical. I feel like an abuela right now. What do you mean 19 years ago?
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
That's what they said 19 years ago.
Because I wasn't
Fact
5 watching it.
Yes, you were. Fact check me, man.
I wouldn't remember.
How old am I? 29. So yeah,
I would have been
10.
6.
I was 10.
Yo a los 6 ya estaba bien like the hots for
Troy Bolton.
Troy Bolton.
Everyone had the hots.
It's not
¿Verdad que
true.
sí? Ya ves?
2006?
Ya ves? It's 19 years ago.
Then I was 6 or 7.
We're like, we're all in this together.
I have a really vivid memory about when High School Musical 2 came out.
And my vivid memory is when High School 1 came out. You go first.
So my vivid memory with High School Musical 2, the one when they're like in summer with like the pool and stuff.
Yeah.
So I remember it came out on my birthday, August 18th.
I remember that.
And I told my mom that all I wanted for my birthday was for my friends to come over for all of us to watch it.
I thought that was a fever dream.
No, it's
That was
real,
real, bitch. I thought that was a fever dream.
And my mom made us like little food and shit, whatever. We were like ready to premiere it.
And she made us palomitas.
Yes. And I ended up getting into an argument with my mom over something so dumb in front of all of my friends. And Yami was there too. Even Yami remembers this. It was so dumb, and I don't know why or what we argued about. It was something about, like, I don't know if I wanted the volume up higher or something. I don't know. But I got into, like, an argument with her. But I think I was being a little bit more chillona because it was my birthday. So, you know, you want, like, special treatment on your birthday.
Yeah.
So I don't remember what happened, but basically we got into a big old argument, and I was going upstairs, like, crying and mad. And because I was throwing a berrinche, I ended up having to watch it. You remember, like, our stairs, how there was, like, a little crack before it gets, like, wider and wider for, like, the stairs?
Yeah, with the rail.
Yeah, I remember I was all the way at the top, like, just watching it like this. And I was so pissed because I wanted my mom to feel bad that, like, I wasn't going to watch it.
With your little friends?
Yeah, and then I was upstairs, but I was, like, secretly watching it, but they didn't give a
fuck. Not
like, my mom or her, everyone was, like, watching
We're
it.
all watching.
And I was watching all the way from upstairs, like...
My vivid dream from High School Musical 1 was after that movie came out, I swear it broke the internet. Well, there wasn't really such thing as the internet back then, but it broke my elementary school. Everybody was like, like, it was so bad.
Six.
I was like in 5th grade, and that movie it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And that's when I started realizing that I really liked boys. Like, I was at that age where I started crushing on boys because, dude, Troy Bolton, what's his name? I had the fattest crush along with, like, all my little friends. And then maybe, like, I want to say, like, a month later, maybe sooner than that, they released the movie and the CD and the posters and everything got released at Target. And fucking Julie, if you're fucking hearing this, Julie's mom, I love Julie's mom because she, like, I feel like growing up, she would sometimes spoil the shit out of Julie. Always. It was sickening. And fucking Julie was always the first one. If you guys don't know who Julie is, this is my childhood best friend. She's still my best friend. She comes around. She's been on our podcast. But this bitch, I remember her mom would always get her the newest things, like, right when they were out. Like, this bitch was the first one to have a Nintendo DS. Right when it came out, the pink one. And when that fucking, all those items dropped, she comes home from Target and then she's like, can you come over? I need to show you what I bought. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. I go. She was like, I got the movie. I got the CD. I got, like, pens, pencils, posters. And I was like, I was all jealous. I was like, why can't I get that shit?
Y'all steal it.
And then she played it and we watched her movie. We were all blasting the CD in her mom's little speaker. And I was like, can you make me a copy?
Oh, yeah. We used to burn CDs.
We would have burned CDs. Allegedly. But Julie's mom had this really cool machine that you put a CD and it would make a copy of it. It was so cool. But she would, like, make it for the kids and stuff like that. But bitch, best believe I went home and I was like, Mommy, why does Julie have all that stuff? You don't buy me shit. And then I don't know, but somehow I convinced them. I think they felt really bad. The next day they took me to Target and I still remember my dad bought me the movie. It was $20, and then he bought me the CD, which was like $15. And back then, that was a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Even now.
Yeah, Don Louie me lo compró mi mami. And I was like, And Julie was like, I already have it.
So your core memory is guilt tripping my parents into buying. Yeah, just
yeah, and it worked.
Bitch.
It was such a core memory, just remembering how, like, I wanted those items so freaking bad.
Yeah.
High School Musical.
Good memories going down memory lane.
Years ago. That is insane. And now we're on crack.
Yeah.
We're all viejos.
We didn't graduate high school. Imagine. We're all High School Musical, but we didn't even graduate. No, just kidding. We did. I promise. All right.
We did, but that shit was crazy.
Okay, well, let's dive into your dumbass fact since you already... Wait, was that your dumbass fact?
Yeah. High School Musical premiered 19 years ago.
Oh, wait, I thought you were just saying it because you were like, I just want to say something cool about High School Musical.
That's my fucking fun fact.
Oh, well, that's crazy. Time flies, and I can't believe that was 19 years ago.
Ugh.
And
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, I would have never remembered being 5 or 6 watching High School Musical.
It's like younger than Travis, dude.
Well, duh.
Oh yeah, but Travis isn't like in love with stuff like that.
Yeah, he is.
But
He's all obsessed with like a new creature every month.
But actually,
yeah, he is.
Killer clowns.
Right now he's obsessed with killer clowns, and he wants everything killer pencils, backpacks, erasers, shirts.
I don't get it either, guys.
Yeah, me either, but
speaking about spooky stuff, I want to talk about something that happened to me.
I need to know the chisme on that because
my God,
of
you guys.
I couldn't sleep for like 2 nights straight.
I need to tell you guys, and this is a PNS Pretty Not Smart exclusive, because if you're unaware of the facts of the situation, I met a ghost.
Nice to meet you.
How are you, babe? I'm going to give you guys the full tea because I feel like I made a video on my socials, on TikTok specifically. I made it first, talking about how un pinche fantasma feo me salió atrás en mi foto. But I'm going to say something.
What?
I didn't say the truth. I didn't say the full truth.
It's fake.
No, te voy a decir la verdad. Everybody that is thinking that shit is photoshopped, fuck you. It's not photoshopped, okay?
I knew it. Let me, well, before you fully explain it.
Okay.
I was in my car, ya era de noche, it was really late. And I think you start off the video by saying,
don't watch
this
if
at
you're
night.
alone.
But I was like, I don't know. Yoatzi never makes like scary posts like that, or I just never expected her to post something like that.
With the little song in the back.
Yeah. So I was like, ahí está pinche dramática. Babe, before she even said anything, my eyes locked with whatever the hell was behind your picture. And I instantly got like escalofrío and I got scared. And I was like, oh my God. And then you started explaining it. And I was like, I am terrified. And I couldn't sleep then. I was really scared. So basically, if you didn't see Yoatzi's post, just post it on PNS.
I'm going to post it on PNS so you guys can see it in case you didn't.
But basically, she took a picture and there's something in the back. Not something. It's a very clear human being. At least what we think it is before she tells us a chisme. And it looks scary. You can't even see its eyes. It's just like white and it looks terrifying.
It's just really scary. But I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Okay?
What?
So in my video, I said, and when I posted that video, I was in Vegas. And I was in my room and I was looking through my pictures again. And then I saw the picture again. But if I'm being honest, ya la había mirado. So let me tell you how the story happened.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Okay. So me and my 2 other girlfriends, Erica and Jackie, was up. I took the girls to Catch LA to just go have like a little girl moment, like creernos vibes. And I love this restaurant. I feel like we've gone to Catch so many times in LA. Like, I love that place. It's so good. We had our dinner. Everything was good. We had a cute little moment. And then after the dinner, I was like, oh my God, let's take pictures. Like, yeah, let's take a bunch of pictures. I took a bunch of pictures of me by myself. Jackie took the monster's all coming for me. Jackie took a bunch of pictures, and then we took pictures of Erica. And then some guy and his wife were like, hey, do you guys want a picture of you 3 together? And I was like, oh my God, yes, please. So le di mi teléfono al señor y nos tomó bien hartas pictures. He took like 3 or 4 different pictures. Whatever, we didn't think nothing of it. And then the guy asked us, like, do you guys want to look at the pictures to make sure they're good? We quickly looked through the pictures and we're like, yeah, they're good, you're fine. Le tomamos fotos al señor y ya, whatever. And then I asked the girls again and I was like, wait, let's look at him to see if we actually like him. Pero ya se había ido el señor. Sí. Ya no estaba el señor. It was just us 3. Bitch, I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, what? Bitch, I zoom in. This is the first time we saw it at the restaurant. Me and Jackie literally fucking yelled. Like, literally like, like yelled in the restaurant. Oh, that people were like turning around like, why the fuck are these bitches yelling? Yeah. But I genuinely like literally shit myself. I got really scared.
It's a scary picture.
And so did Jackie. And I was like, oh my God. I put my phone down and Jackie was like, please don't show it to me again. Don't show it to me again. And I'm like, I need to see what it is. Yeah. I pick it up again and I'm like, dude, I just got like hella escalofrios. Yeah. And then we were like, wait, is it a person? And then we're like looking around to see if we like see anybody.
See somebody that looks like that?
Yeah, we're kind of looking around like at the guests. Like, could it be a server or like a host? I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck it is. no vimos a nadie que se parecía así.
Wait, before you continue explaining it. So was that person, were they coming in from, or whatever it was, from the entrance or from like the restaurant? I was trying to figure out what side they were like.
From the entrance. You know how there's elevators?
So it's like that, whatever thing it was, es como si apenas iban a entrar al restaurant.
Something like that, yeah. And I kind of wanted to play it off and like ignore it. I got so scared and I was like, bitch, what the fuck? But I wanted to like keep my cool. So I was like, okay, just don't think about it. It's fine. Ignore it. And Erica was like, it's okay, guys. Like, it's fine. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So we just kind of got into the cheeseman, just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
But later on, as like time progressed and when I got to Vegas, ya se me había olvidado la pinche foto. But when I was in Vegas scrolling, I was like, the picture. Y me acordé. And then I start like looking and I'm trying to like figure out if it's a person or if it was a ghost. But what flipped me the fuck out even more was that we literally took back to back pictures right after. There's no one there.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it was a person, you would have seen them like walking by, or you would have seen like another instance of them like trying to move out of the way. You should have seen
like
something.
Some movement.
But like in one picture the fucking fantasma is there, and then in another instant there's no more fantasma. So I was like, bitch, I don't like that fucking picture. And like I zoom in, I don't like to look at it. But like you can't even see their eyes. Like the eyes are like fully white. That's another reason why I'm like, it's a fucking fantasma. Because like humans, obviously we have our, what are they called? Dimples?
Our pupils.
Dimple
in our eyes.
Our pupils. And the fantasma just has them like all white and...
Allegedly.
Bitch, that just looks like a fantasma. That does not look like a person. But people were saying that I photoshopped it. But I promise you guys, I would not go out of my way to Photoshop something fucking scary like that in my fucking pictures.
And I knew it wasn't Photoshop because, like, well, one, the post was so random that I was like, okay, this is not bullshit, because why the fuck would Yoatzi post this? Like, I just couldn't picture you being like, I am bored, let me Photoshop something. But then, two, you guys have seen us talk about all this shit, like, during October and, like, our Halloween stories.
Yeah.
That, like, y'all know we believe and we don't fuck around with that shit.
Me dio tanto miedo.
And I don't know if you saw my comment that I was like, es pa' escuelita.
Bitch, I didn't see that.
I literally commented, I was like, es pa' escuelita. But then I freaked myself out after, and I was like, I should not be fucking around with shit like this. Wait, so you said you lied. So you lied about just when you saw the picture?
Yeah.
Babe, I was hoping you were going to say like it was a human being or something.
No, I still don't know what the fuck it is.
Wait, I saw some lady like stitch you.
Oh,
what is she? It was too long, so I didn't watch it.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys saw, but this lady stitched me and was getting I was getting tagged in it a lot. So I was like, oh, this caught my eye. I went to go look. It's basically a psychic medium.
I saw that part.
And I didn't really want to, if I'm being fully honest, I didn't really want to fully look porque me estaba dando miedo. But from what I got out of me skimming and like trying to, watch the video, she kind of went into this little mental state where she tried to communicate.
Oh yeah, I didn't want. That's why I stopped watching it. I was like, bitch, I'm not watching this shit.
Me dio tanto miedo because she started trying to communicate with whatever the fuck was in the picture. And I was like, ay, hijo de su chingada madre. And I was skimming because I was like, I can't watch it because me va a dar más miedo.
It just feels like you're like intruding in something that you shouldn't be watching.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. I was like, I shouldn't be watching this.
Yeah, something was giving me like vibes. So I skimmed because I still wanted to know what her conclusion was. Yeah. Just from what I got, she was just saying bad stuff. Like I remember one moment she's saying there was a knife popping up, there was blood popping up, and like scary shit like that. So immediately after I started hearing shit like that and like just darkness, I got out of her video. And I just commented and I just put, great, I'm more scared now. And I reposted her thing for anybody that wanted to watch it. But if I'm being 100% honest, I did not sit down and watch it because whatever I skimmed through was scary enough for me.
Yeah, what I watched at the beginning was her saying that she obviously is like a medium.
Yeah.
And she can tell when things are fake or photoshopped. And she like, at the beginning of the video, she like zooms in and she's like, to me, she's like, this doesn't give me that it's Photoshop. It doesn't look fake. She's like, I could see this picture looks really realistic where like the movement, I just saw that part of her saying like it didn't look like it was Photoshopped or anything. But then when I remember I forwarded and she was just already like had her eyes closed and was like talking. I was like, I'm not watching this.
It's a really long video. It's for sure like closer to like 10 minutes long. But yeah, I do remember that part too because she was saying how people thought it was photoshopped. But But she said that what made her be like, this isn't Photoshop was because you can clearly see like the movement. You know, when there's ripples, like when you're moving. In the side of the picture, you can see the ripples of whatever it is. It's like moving. There's
movement. Because if not, if it was like something that was cropped out or something, it would have been like a really clean cut almost. But yeah, I remember when you posted your thing, I like zoomed into it. And it's really scary because you can't. Yeah, we'll post a picture on PNS. But like, okay, so I was trying to like unscare myself. And I was like, okay, like the eyes is what initially gets you because you don't see a pupil. Like it just looks like a white circle there, like as an eye. Ooh. But the one thing that made me be like, this is like, it might be an entity or something, is because what you just said, que estaba greñuda.
Greñuda? Like,
I swear, like as dumb as that sounds, you guys, I was like, this is a nice ass restaurant.
That's what I was gonna say. Catch LA, everybody there, if you've never been, I'm not even kidding you guys. Everybody goes dressed to impress.
It's like one of those restaurants where you know you're gonna go there to take pictures. You know you're there pretty. To like pop out. Yeah. And I was like, that's the, and I tried looking, I was like, or is it that like their hair is curled and like,
no, bitch.
But I zoomed in and I was like, this is like greñuda.
This is greñuda vibes. And that's what I was telling, because I was trying to explain it to Alex too.
Wait, imagine it's a real person.
No, Wait, people were saying, they were like, imagine you're just walking by and they call you a ghost.
And I'm all saying she's greñuda.
And I'm like, well, bitch, arréglate.
Oh my God, no, but.
No, es que, look, I'm trying to find the picture, but I clearly remember her being greñuda as fuck. Too. Ay, no mames.
A ver, let me see him.
It's greñuda, not even a little greñuda. No, but you're greñuda as fuck.
Let me see, and
then another thing that I do not like.
Oh my God,
it's how around the thing's eyes, it's dark. Like the dark in the eyes is like dark.
Like the eye socket.
Yeah, it's like really dark. It's not like you just need a little bit of concealer, babe. Like, no, bitch, it's like
what if
dark.
It is a person? Because look, you can almost see like right, even right here, you can still see them through that? Like, it's like the rest of the shirt and maybe the pants. Do you know what I mean?
So? Yeah,
look, because like the shirt is white and then that added to it. The fact that it's a white shirt, like just like ghostly white. I don't know, you guys. You guys, we'll post a picture. You guys let us know what you think. The other thing that kind of freaks me out.
If it's a person,
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But
you look really fucking scary.
And the other thing that's tripping me out is like, again, I'm so sorry and I don't mean to judge anybody, but I can't tell if it's male or female.
Yeah. I feel like she's giving female vibes.
She's giving female, but all because of the long hair, but then also the face structure looks a little masculine. And I don't know. It's just like I was staring at it and like they're
like trying to figure it out.
Their face also, their skin tone looks like
pale.
Yeah. Not like, because, okay, not to be fucked up, but you look really white in this picture. Like you look like white. I
definitely, but you could tell that I have a caked up fucking face.
Like you can tell there's makeup on. You can tell it's like, you're like white. But then this person like in the background, I don't know, the eye socket is what scares me. Like you can't see the eyes. Yeah. And then seeing like all three of you girls look so human-like in the picture. And then this random. Like, and just perfectly centered behind both of you. Like, why not even just a little bit where you can only see the side? Like, no, why like that?
Perfectly. And then I guess somebody else too was trying to do research on it. They were like, hey, what restaurant? So I can see if anybody like died in the restaurant. I guess they had said that somewhere in the vicinity of the restaurant, like outside, there had been like a kidnapping or like a murder or something like that. So it could be just somebody that's like roaming the restaurant. And
but you don't remember anybody being there?
I promise I do not remember anybody being there. You know who else we did see that night, though, after this incident? Like, literally 5 minutes after that happened? Jason Derulo.
What? At the restaurant?
We saw Jason Derulo walking in.
What? No way. Did you say hi?
No. Oh. I got so scared. But, like, I still remember we were looking at the picture, and then we're, like, trying to forget about it. I look up. I glance. I'm like, oh, shit, that's Jason Derulo. And then I try not to make a big deal about it. So I'm like looking back, but we locked eyes. We made eye contact, guys. What's up, Jason Derulo? And then Erica was like, no, it's not. And then she looked, she's like, oh, fuck yeah, it is Jason Derulo. And some girls asked him for a picture, but I didn't want to ask him for a picture. I was scared.
Well, look, Yoatzi posted this picture. It looks like it got quite a bit of attention. So if this was anybody, again, we're so sorry. It just looks scary.
Imagine seeing themselves.
But like, if it is somebody, can you please speak up so we can get unscared?
So we know that it's not a fucking ghost trying to be part of my MILF squad.
Yeah, because I don't know. It's a scary, and like part of me wants to say, okay, it is a person, but
to like unscare myself.
yeah, like it looks like it is a person, but again, like once you guys really look at the picture, like just see like what I just called out, like how their skin looks a little like pale. Again, I'm sorry if it's a real person, and then how you can't, the no eyes scares the fuck out of me, and then the hair.
You know what? The day that this episode goes live, I need you to post this picture and then post it on stories, and let's do a poll if they think it's a person or ghost.
You can do a poll on post now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Sick one. Ay, ya no me mires.
Yeah,
But
so
that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a poll, and we're going to determine if it's a person, place, or thing.
or if you know that person, just tag them.
Yeah, bitch, I found you. What the fuck you doing back here?
If we find out who it is, we'll tag them in the picture.
Yeah, and we'll apologize a million times.
Yeah, we'll send you a little care basket. It's 2025, un nuevo año, and this means new opportunities. I know for a lot of you out there, you've been thinking about one thing over the holidays, and that's starting your own business. But with that, I know you might have so many questions, like how do I get started? How do I come up with a brand? How do I sell my stuff to people? What am I even going to sell? Pero let me stop you right there. Take a deep breath, porque Shopify's got you. And how do I know they got you? Es porque I went through the exact same thing. But let me share with y'all what I learned. Shopify makes it simple to create your brand, open for business, and get your first sale. Get your store up and running facilito with thousands of customizable templates. No coding or design skills required. All you need to do is drag and drop y listo. Shopify makes it easy to manage your growing business. They help with the details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard, allowing you to focus on the important stuff like growing your business. With Shopify, your first sale is closer than you think. Established in 2025. Has a nice ring to it, eh? ¿Sí o no? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/pretty, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/pretty to start selling with Shopify today. Shopify.com/pretty.
It's the new year and I have a resolution. Eat healthy. But let's be honest, it's tough to find healthy food options when your life is busy. Between hidden sugars, artificial ingredients, and misleading labels, it's hard to know what's actually good for you. That's why I love Thrive Market. It's like having a personal guide to healthier living. I feel like I spend so much time and money trying to find healthy foods, but with Thrive Market, I no longer have to. Thrive Market makes it simple to find trusted, family-friendly brands without spending hours in the grocery store. From snacks and school lunches to pantry staples, everything they offer is 100% non-GMO. And with their on-site filters, you can shop based on what matters most to your family. Low sugar, gluten-free, organic, or high-protein options, all just a click away. Like I said, I'm taking my diet seriously this year, and I'm trying to eat more protein to look my best. So it's great to have high-protein groceries delivered for less than I was spending at the grocery store. Thrive Market is a game changer for helping me in my resolution to become healthier this year. Ready for a junk-free start to 2025? Head to thrivemarket.com/pretty and get 30% off your first order, plus a free $60 gift. That's THRIVE market.com/pretty. thrivemarket.com/pretty.
Well, I want to say hopefully it's not a human so that we didn't insult a human. But then
I'd rather insult a human than it be a fantasma.
I was going to say, but then again, I'd rather it be a human so that it's not a ghost.
I'd rather be a human, and I'm so sorry, babe, but something in your hair routine or something's gotta change, because that's just scary as fuck.
I don't know. If you guys were in our position, what would you rather it be? Yeah, right.
Yeah, what would you rather it
It's
be?
because I'm scared. We had to talk shit. So I don't know, but if you are a human, we sincerely apologize.
And please let us know it was you.
Like,
and then we'll bring you in for an interview. We're like, we got the fantasma.
Like meeting the ghost. I don't know why I'm knocking on
sickening.
wood, but
I actually told Louie about this, but I want to bring like not a psychic, porque eso me da miedo, Pero ahorita me acordé, I want to bring into our podcast like a horoscope.
a whore?
I'm like, Louis
A horoscope?
A horoscope. What are they called? Smart person.
Oh, like the people who do
horoscopes.
Yeah, but there's a word for them.
Astrology.
Astrologist.
Like an
astronomer.
astrologist, astronomer. So if you guys know anybody, a bestie or somebody that has a podcast.
But in October. That'll be cute with the vibes.
Yeah. Let us know so we can book them already in advance.
So they can like read us to filth.
They're like, you're a stupid bitch.
I know.
We're like, yeah.
They're like, you're actually really dumb.
Like, you should change it to pretty, really fucking stupid.
For real.
Yeah, that would be sickening.
Well, now that Yoatzi gave us her little life update, I also have a life update.
Tell us. You had sex with a ghost?
No, I actually am on my 10th BBL.
Oh my God, again.
I'm here to show you guys.
That's why you were in your fucking trip.
For real, I was on TJ. No, but I have a life update and it's not good. No, it's good. It's good, but it's bad. So I know. So I don't know how much you keep up with like my Snapchat.
Okay.
But on Snapchat, I was talking about how I'm doing. It's weird because I said I wasn't gonna say this. It was only for like my Snapchat people. But I'm gonna say it now because it ties into the story.
Okay.
But I'm kind of doing like 75 hard.
I didn't see that.
Oh, you didn't see that one? Okay. So basically, for all of y'all who don't know and don't have me on Ellis Snap, which if you don't,
I just remembered. I just saw you cooking with your last brain cell.
What? On Snapchat?
When you guys were doing little clips of like trying the food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was already on my 75 hard during that.
Oh.
But if you don't have me on Pompi Natch, I am Louie BBL, and yours is Yoatzi.
Yoatzi with 2 eyes.
2 eyes, huh? Okay, I knew it.
We keep you entertained on there, so hurry up.
So basically on there, I was talking about how I wanted to do 75 hard.
Like take it serious vibes?
Yeah, but also saying how it was 75 hard, but not really. If you guys don't know what 75 hard is, it was like this challenge that like a fitness person created. And it's basically like this whole rule book. Yoatzi and Alex, I believe, did it. And it's like working out for...
I failed. Yeah.
It's working out for like 75 days. You have to read like 10 pages of a book. You have to do like an outdoor workout. It's like this whole thing. You guys can search it up. But I wanted to do like my version of it and not that version.
Louis 75 easy.
Yeah, because I wanted to do something that I can take away from the challenge and continue to use it.
Okay.
Because like realistically, I'm so sorry for all you book lovers, but like I don't really care for reading. And I knew that it was something. Yes, it's part of the challenge, but with my fucking ADD, I knew I wasn't going to benefit anything from it.
You just can't sit down and read
it was just going to be a waste of my time. So maybe in the future, when my life's a little slower,
when
I'll
Louis
try
a little more mature.
Yeah, but not for right now. So basically, my 75 hard is walking 10,000 steps a day.
Bitch, that's a lot.
It's a lot, but I've heard a lot of people saying that that's way better than doing cardio. Like sitting there and like running or doing whatever it is. Because I used to do the 3:30 12.
Okay.
Which is incline at 12 at speed 3 for 30 minutes. And that was working for me really well. But I've been doing that shit for so long that I feel like my body just kind of like
adjusted.
Or what is it? Goes into plateau or whatever the fuck it's called. Where I was like, my body's used to this shit. It's not hard anymore. So I started doing 10,000 steps, which is in any way if you want to fucking run it or walk it, however. But I've just been walking it.
But like, do you count like going shopping?
Imagine I'm walking. I'm like 1, 2. Yeah, just as long as
you have it in your phone, right?
On my phone,
track?
It keeps track. Just as long as you hit 10,000 steps, however you fucking complete it, that's it. That's like the goal. So
that's sickening.
I'm doing 10,000 steps. I'm not drinking alcohol, and I'm working out every single day. I'm drinking a whole gallon of water every single day.
You're working out 7 days a week.
Every single day.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts. So
that's sickening.
Every single day. And I'm also seeing it as like increments. Is that the right word?
Increments?
Increments, where I don't like seeing it at 75 days because I'm not really good at like commitment like that. So I'm seeing it as like 25, 25, and 25 to complete 75.
That's smart. That's another good way of looking at it.
Yeah, because 75 sounds really fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, next week, I believe, it's about to be like my first 25 days.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that why when you went on your little trip you weren't drinking?
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna get at. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So basically it's been going really, really well. I've been seeing some good progress and shit.
I was gonna say you look thinner. Your face. I noticed it since last week.
Oh, thank you.
But I think we were with my parents, so I didn't want to be like, you look skinny. I was like, I'll wait. But I could tell, like, I feel like your face slimmed down a lot, like, especially from right here.
Thank you. And I feel like it's a lot of it's because of like the alcohol. I was drinking obviously a lot. You guys, I was going out, and I feel like they say obviously alcohol like makes you like swollen.
Yeah, and
shit.
it was the holidays.
Yeah,
the holidays. It was a lot of drinking.
So I actually haven't drank since we started the new year.
Oh,
yeah, so I haven't drank at all. But basically, I was going on this trip, and I was really hesitant about wanting to go because I was like, fuck, like we were celebrating a birthday. Everyone's gonna be drinking, and I was like, I don't want to be like a party pooper and like, you know, kind of kill the vibes.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, one of my New Year's resolutions was also to like still know how to have fun without like drinking or like saying like, oh no, I'd rather stay home. Like I don't have to be boring if I'm not like fucking drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go.
Cute.
So I went on this weekend trip to San Diego, which everyone knows is like a fucking party city. And this is my first time going to San Diego, like to party at that strip. It's called Gaslamp.
Ooh.
And it's really known for partying. So I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a challenge. So I knew it was going to be hard. And I went, everything did good. I was still hitting my 10,000 steps out there. I was eating as much as like, oh, and that too. Every single day I'm hitting my protein goal with like how much protein I eat.
Oh.
So that's part of the challenge as well. So I was still hitting like my protein goal while I was out there.
I saw that you were like literally working out while you were out there.
And I made sure I got a hotel with a gym, and it was a really well equipped gym.
Oh, sickening. He's taking it serious.
Yeah. So it was doing really well out there. And the first night that we went out, we got a table.
Ooh.
And it was really fun.
Was it expensive over there?
No, I think because we were with a bunch of girls, all they had us do was pay for the taxes of the bottle.
Shut up.
Because they're like, oh, like, hey, you're a bunch of girls, and like, if you guys want to come in. We were like one of the first people in there though. Like we literally were there, so I think they were having like a quick deal.
Yeah.
So that's why they were like, oh, fuck it, like bottle. I think the fucking bottle was, I don't know, it was just the taxes and like the service fee for the bottle girls.
That's sickening.
It was really sickening.
I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm going right
now. But basically, I was nervous to go to a club being sober. And it went really well, honestly. It was a straight club. And it was really fun. And I was not only anxious to be there sober, but I knew that I was going to run into a bunch of you perras in San Diego. Because I have a lot of perras who live in San Diego. And I was like, and I'm really thankful. A lot of y'all sometimes when I'm out will buy me like a drink or a shot or will offer me like a drink. And I was like, oh my God, I really hope nobody buys me a drink because I don't want them to waste their money and give me a drink that I'm not even going to drink.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that I was like, ay, ojalá nadie me quiera ofrecer, which is really sweet of you guys. But like, I also don't know who knows me, so I'm not going to be screaming like, don't buy me a drink.
he gets up on stage. No one buys me a drink tonight. Hey, I'm not drinking.
They're like, we weren't going to fucking buy you one anyways.
Like,
right.
who are you?
No, literally. But basically, a lot of y'all did come up to me while I was there. And nobody bought me a drink, but a lot of people were coming at me with their bottles because it was other people with tables.
Cool.
So they were coming at me and I was like, I'm not drinking. And
they're like, boring.
No, I was going to say, thankfully, literally nobody gave me shit for it. Which, I mean, I wasn't expecting people to give me shit, but some people, like, if I just say, because I don't feel the need to tell everybody, I'm doing 75 hard. I was just like, I'm not drinking.
An explanation, right?
So I was like, I don't want to give everybody a whole fucking Bible verse as to why I'm not drinking. But literally, I just like, oh, like, I'm not drinking. They'd be like, okay, period. So, like, everything was fine. If anything, I'd get the bottle and give them shots or whatever.
Cute.
But first night going out was very successful. I didn't have a single drink, obviously. And
that's crazy.
Everybody who I told I wasn't drinking was very understanding. And I still had fun. And I was just like, so first night was like success. I was there until like 2 a.m. And I was tired.
I was gonna say, ¿no te cansaste?
I was tired. My feet hurt because I was wearing like boots and stuff.
Because since you're not drinking, you're more aware of what you're feeling, like the tiredness, your feet. Damn.
And also not only that, but also like people watching at a club while you're sober is really like.
It's interesting.
It's interesting, definitely.
Because I've done it many, many times, and like. It's kind of hard not to stare and people watch because everybody's like in their own world, drunk and whatever. And you're just kind of there, so you're just like kind of looking at what everybody
and it's
else
not
is
judging because
doing.
we do the same shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I knew for a fact if I had some drinks in me, I would have probably been up on stage like fucking shaky, man. Because the DJ, I will say that we were at Tempo in Gaslamp, and the fucking music, I think that helped a lot too. The music was so good, like
nice.
amazing. So I feel like I was just like, ew.
That's
But
sickening.
yeah, it was people watching and shit, and then like all my friends that I went with were like my boyfriend's friends. It was funny because like they were all just like sitting there like at first like, oh, cute, before the bottle, and towards the end they were all like going crazy and just like, I'm losing it,
And you're like, what the fuck
yeah.
happened?
So it was really funny just seeing like the switch and whatever, and I felt like I was like watching everybody, but I didn't feel anxious, I wasn't scared or anything, and I was fine.
That's sickening.
But to remind you that we had a table and it was like Latina music, which I love, and we were in our own little world. So the next day when we were gonna go out, I was like, oh, I got this in the back. Oh, and then I still woke up early to go to the gym and everything. So literally it was a full success.
Wow.
Full success. And because I was dancing, I ended up hitting like fucking 15,000 steps that day. So the next day, I was like, okay, where are we going? Because I was like, okay, like, I'll just get cute again. Yeah, I'm ready for part 2, whatever. So when we were figuring out where to go, we decided to go out to like a gay club.
Oh, shit.
So in my head, I was like, yay, like even less anxiety. Like even though I the first night was so good that I was like, okay, like we're going to a gay club, I feel even safer. Like these are like my people. And I was excited about that, and I was like not nervous at all. I even wore something a little bit more like, because I was like comfortable.
Yeah.
So I thought,
What happened?
oh my God, my heart right now is like,
Stop. What happened?
it wasn't anything bad. It was just my personal experience.
Oh my God.
Tell me why the... As soon as I get out of like the car to get into the club, I just got like this huge weight of anxiety thrown at me.
Ew. Like
I
just
feel like
cuz?
it was just my anxiety plus the anxiety that I didn't feel the day before was like, "Bitch!" And I was like,
What the fuck?
Just because the moment I stepped into like the club,
Ew, that's so random.
and I was like, you guys, it's such a mind fuck to know how powerful our minds are, because no matter how hard I try to shake off the anxiety the whole night, it would not fucking leave.
Ew.
My body was in like flight. What is it? Is it fight or flight mode or something where you just want to run away?
Yeah.
And I
Estás
didn't.
como a la defensiva.
Yes, and I didn't want to be that bitch. Like everybody was having fun, so I wasn't gonna be like, guys, I have anxiety, because like I'm so happy for anybody who doesn't experience it like in that way. But like for some people truly do believe that it's like, ay, ya cállate and make it go away.
Yeah, like ponte a bailar y se te quita.
Yes, like, and I fucking wish it was that easy. I really do, because it's you don't want to like.
Shot, yeah.
Well, if I was drinking, I probably would have just like, yeah. But I walk in and I have so much anxiety, and the whole time I was just like in panic mode, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and I kept trying to like talk myself out of it, and I was like, I'm at a gay fucking club, I'm with a bunch of friends, they're playing good music, like the music was really good as well, so I couldn't pinpoint what was triggering it.
Were you feeling claustrophobic?
And then I was gonna say, so you've been to WeHo.
Yeah.
So I didn't really fully experience like the street where this gay club was at, but I think from what I saw, it was like the only like gay club. I think there was another one, but this one was like a huge club. So I want to say it was almost like if all of WeHo was in one club.
Oh shit!
It was so packed.
Oh shit!
And it was claustrophobic AF.
Probably what might have triggered a little bit of it.
I think it was a little bit of me being like, oh my God, I've never been here. But usually when I go to gay clubs, I get excited because I'm like, okay, like these are my people. Like I don't have nothing to be worried about. Well, I mean, you always see everywhere you go, you have something to be worried about.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But oh my God, it was claustrophobic central. It was so bad.
Did you guys have a table?
No. And I think
that's
going from like
what it is.
our own space and just us to the flip.
And being like very overcrowded. A lot of people, that probably triggered you.
And I'm not saying that like I get a table every time I go out, because I don't. Like we only really get tables when it's like a special occasion or if it's a lot of us. But I think it was just, again, being sober and being in that space and seeing the flip from the day before to that day, that I've never really had this happen to me, but I had trouble breathing the whole time.
Oh, Louie.
I felt like this pressure in my chest where I was like, like trying to take deep breaths.
Oh my God.
And
feeling like you can't catch your breath.
I couldn't do the whole fucking time that I was there. I felt like the heaviest thing on my chest, and I kept trying to like just breathe and like snap out of it. And
Was there
couldn't.
smoke?
No.
No.
And I even had my glasses on, so I feel like sometimes my glasses help because like I don't like making eye contact with people even if I'm glancing. But I feel like I was trying everything to snap out of it, and I just couldn't. And it was so bad and scary. And one of the girls, no, two of the girls there too. They were like, "Oh, like how are you feeling?" Blah blah, because like they were all just checking in on me because like I wasn't drinking vibes.
Yeah, were you the only one not drinking?
No, two of the girls that day were also not drinking, so I wasn't the only one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
they were all crudas. They were like,
I know, no, literally, they were like, "I'm good." But I ended up telling them. I don't know. I didn't want to ruin anybody's vibe, but I was like, if I'm being honest, because my boyfriend ended up going to the bar. So, and I don't want to tell him because I know he wouldn't have been like, hey, but I wanted him to have fun with his friend because it was her birthday. So I was like, I don't want him to be worried of like taking the attention away from her for him to care for me.
Yeah.
So I ended up telling one of the girls, she's like, are you feeling good? I don't know if she noticed anything. And I was like, I'm really anxious. Aww. And she was like, oh my God. She's like, me too. And I was like, really? And so it made me feel a little better because I was like, okay, I wasn't the only bitch.
I want to say it. What if it really was the claustrophobia? Maybe you guys were like,
oh
shit, very overwhelmed.
Because then the other girl heard too, and she was like, oh my God, me too. And all three of us were like, we don't want to say shit because we don't want to ruin the vibes. But yeah, so then it made me feel a little better that
you weren't the only
I wasn't the only one panicking in my head because they were like, yeah, I'm like really anxious too. And at some point we were in there's two rooms. We were like in the smaller room. And fucking my hombre, well, the three people that were drinking went to the bar and they left all of us sober bitches in the dance floor.
Oh, no.
They took forever because not only was there a huge line at the bar, but then they had to go to the restroom and all three of us were like...
all panic attack and shit.
Yes, it was so scary and it was so bad. And it wasn't that anybody was doing anything to like be like, everybody in the club was just having fun and like shaking ass or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened or what made the decision, but the birthday girl ended up being like, I'm gonna leave if you guys want to go. Like she was like, she was still having fun, but she was like, I'm over it. So then I was like, really? So she was like, yeah, we can go back to like
I mean, if you want.
I know. She's like, we can go back to the Airbnb and like drink there, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And like, keep in mind at this point, none of us that were sober told her how we were feeling. We were still dancing. Like as much as I was panicking, I was like, I'm losing it. Like I was trying to like,
all scared.
Just trying to have a fun time. But we ended up leaving, and the moment I stepped out of the club, bitch, I felt like I was like, I just breathed. I came back to life, and I was like,
pobrecito.
And
I thought you were gonna say that like somebody did something to you.
I know, gracias a Dios.
Gracias a Dios, no. Pero fuck, dude, anxiety también can be such a fucking bitch and just ruin your night like that. You're like, why me?
Yeah, cause like I've been out before. I've done it before where like I've gone out and like don't drink. But this was probably like the worst. And the whole time, because me ha pasado mucho where like it's not necessarily that I want to drink and I want to like get all fucking peda. But me pasa mucho where I do drink because of how anxious I am.
Yeah.
And I'm like, si te relaja, you take a shot or two and you're like, like it just like,
it like makes
numbs
you forget.
it.
Me, every time, to this day, every time we go to influencer events, parties, stuff like that, I'm like, I need a drink.
Yeah,
because
like
I get so much anxiety.
Te relajas.
I start thinking, like, overthinking, like, oh, maybe I look like shit, or they're gonna judge me, or someone here probably fucking hates me, so give me a shot.
Yes, because it helps, and like and like that whole moment, I was like, bitch, if I would just take one shot right now, I know I would feel perfectly fine. But
that's sickening that you didn't though,
and I feel like
sickening. As
crappy as I felt because of the anxiety, I kind of like gave myself a little pat in the back because I was like, look, that was really scary, and I still didn't give in. So then I was like,
you did that shit, Louie. Good job.
Yeah, it was really scary, you guys, and I had never really experienced anxiety at an all-time high like that for like out of nothing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if you met me that night and you felt like I was a little out of it, it's because I was having a panic attack.
You was definitely out of it.
I know. I was like, I wasn't even mentally there.
A mí apenas también, it just reminded me.
I remembered you.
My social anxiety like comes and goes, and sometimes it's like worse than other times.
Same.
Yeah. Recently, me and Alex went to Victoria Gardens, and we were just like walking around. And I went to go to one store specifically, but then I saw Sephora. And I was like, oh, let's go into Sephora real quick. I actually need a few things. So we go in there and I was fine. But then I started getting anxiety because that store is like kind of usually busy.
Yeah.
But to that day, it wasn't really busy. So all the workers were just kind of like standing there watching. There was a lot of workers, which is fine. But immediately when I come in, they start talking to me like, hi, how are you? Have a nice, or hope you let us know if you need help. I'm like, okay, thank you. I turn the corner. I'm looking for blush. Another worker's like, hi, do you need help? I'm like, no, I'm okay. Thank you. Like, you know, chill. Yeah. But every time I kept looking at something, another worker would come up to me. So it started triggering my anxiety. And I was like, oh my God, am I doing something wrong?
Oh, like if they were like, esta no está bien.
Yeah, I was with Alex though, and I was like, does it look like I'm stealing or like, am I doing something wrong? Because they all kept coming up to me. But I started like thinking logically, and I was like, you know what? It's probably their job to come up to every customer. And it was a different employee every time. And it wasn't busy. So I was probably one of the only few people, so me estaban preguntando mucho. Yeah. And I'm not used to it, so I was like, it's okay. And then I got to a blush section that I was looking at. Yeah. And I was looking at the blushes, and they have samples. And I was like opening the samples to look at them. And then another guy comes up to me. He's like, hi, do you need help? I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm just looking at the blushes. And then I'm like, in my head, I read one of the colors, and I was like, I said to Alex, like, oh, she's that girl or something. I was like, I need this one. And then he was like, no, this one, the worker like overheard me. So he comes up to me, he's like, no, this one's this one and this one's that one. And I was like, huh? And then he was like, this one's this one and this one's that one. And I was like, okay. I had no idea what he was talking about. I swear my brain left. I was so anxious that I heard him talking, but all I heard was like, and I was like, what's going on? Yeah. And then, the guy was still standing right there, and I was like, in my head, my anxiety was like, please leave me alone, go away. Like, my head was like, stop talking to me. Yeah. But I think he was just like trying to be nice and make conversation. And he was like, have you seen his new blushes? Like the new lines blushes. And I was like, what? No, what blushes? Yeah. And in my head, I was just like, please leave. Like trying
to continue the conversation to not be like mean, but like you're like not even fully taking what he's saying.
I wasn't fully there. And then he starts telling me about this whole collection. I'm just like, I have no idea what he's telling me because my anxiety just completely took over me and it completely scared me away. I ended up grabbing 2 random blushes. I don't know what I got and I left. Yeah, bitch. And I was so scared. I just got in line. I swear I felt like I was sweating. Yeah. And I get in line and I'm just waiting and I went through and I bought the blushes because I was like, he's probably staring at me. He's going to be like, this bitch shouldn't even fucking buy what she said she was going to buy.
You're overthinking everything.
Yes. And when I left the store, I was like, and I told Alex, I was like, I never want to come back. And I was like, why was everybody talking to me? I was like, I'm going to come in with headphones next time. I was like, I got so overwhelmed. And like, for no fucking reason. Like, that shouldn't have happened at all. But I felt like I was in a nightmare.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. And like literally you just can't even take what me pasa a mí este también mucho where people are talking to me and I'm panicking. And I'm not even understanding what they're telling me and I'm like, huh?
You're just like, yeah, okay.
On a lighter note, something funny did happen also.
While you were on your trip?
Yeah.
What happened?
So
I got my period.
Nada que ver.
You had to wear a little diaper.
No, so basically I'm over here like updating my snap, being like, ew, I went out, I didn't drink, had so much fun, period. And I had posted a snap after my first night, the first night that we had the section or whatever. And it was like me on my bed and it was like 3 something in the morning. And I was like, didn't drink, ready to go to sleep, something like that. And the next snap, I posted a picture because you know how like at Tempo te toman photos and they print it out and you can buy them. Oh yeah. So one of the girls purchased a picture que nos tomaron. So after I posted my little snap of like, I'm home, didn't drink, good night everyone, 3 a.m.
Oh wait, I saw.
You saw? I posted the next snap was a picture of me at the club. Babe, I was cracking up because the next morning I looked through all the replies. And everybody's like, babe, no que no tomaste. So
your
like,
little vasito con miados.
Yes, no, but like before I looked at the picture, all of the replies were like me drinking, like me lying. Like everyone's just clowning on me. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, did somebody post something about me? Or like, why is everyone saying this? So then I look at the replies, like where it's coming from, and I see it's from the picture that I posted. And I was cracking up porque es una foto de todos nosotros posing. And I'm the only bitch with a shot cup. And I'm like, ew.
Yeah, you're all like, ahí al ladito, bien puesto con su pinche vasito.
I literally was posing with the shot as if it was part of like my outfit. Like I was like,
yeah.
And it's funny because I'm at the edge. So I'm like the person closest to the camera. So I look like the biggest.
Yeah.
And I'm like all fucking happy
cup.
with the shot glass.
What was it?
It was pineapple juice.
So
one of the tables that recognized me was like giving us shots, and they're one of the, like, obviously I was telling you guys that everybody was super understanding, and they came up to me with like a bottle and they're like, take a shot. And I was like, oh, you guys, like, I'm actually not drinking, I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh, no, it's okay. So they were like, we're gonna give you a cup with pineapple juice so you can at least like cheer with us. Cute. So then I was like, okay, like that's cute, I'm down.
They put alcohol.
Imagine they all mixed it in there.
Like, shut up.
They're like, he won't be able to taste it. So me dieron el vasito, but if you know me, you know I don't like pineapple. I actually hate pineapple.
Yeah.
So I obviously said yes because like I thought it was really nice of them to not only like not give me shit for not wanting to take a shot, but also them being like, we're gonna give you something so you can at least cheer with us.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, that's really cute, that's really sweet. So I wasn't gonna be all payaso and be like, I actually hate pineapple juice too. So I was like, let me shut the fuck up. Yeah. So then I took the pineapple and like I cheers with them. So then when they were gonna take that picture, I still had it in my hand. So then I was like, ew. So then I posed with it, but it was funny because you're over here saying that I didn't drink, and I was like, imagine I did drink, and I'm over here trying to like fool everybody, and like I exposed myself like that.
Yourself, menso.
But it was hella funny. Hella people were screenshotting the picture, and everybody was like coming at me.
That one also needs to go on Pretty Not Smart.
Yeah, I'll post a picture so y'all can see like me all fucking happy.
Not drinking.
Yeah, and I was all like clearly posing with the fucking shot. So yeah, that shit had me cracking up, but it was pineapple juice and I didn't drink it. And
Lies,
it was for the vibes. Yeah, imagine I was like,
I have a little life update too.
I'm drinking.
I don't know if you can tell, but I can't stop fucking scratching my arms.
What? You have piojos?
Yeah, they're pulgas.
Ew.
No, actually, this is a scary fact, but it's a scary fact.
Oh.
It's a pregnancy fact. I don't know if you remember this, but I had this with Ella.
My belly grows.
It's really itchy. No, I think I could jump into this real motherfucking quick. So with Ella, under my umbrella,
I was about to say that.
I got something called scoliostasis of pregnancy.
Me, I fucking made up.
I all made it up, bitch. I'm like, just real quick.
It sounds like a fucking fake word. What is it?
Scoliostasis of pregnancy. That's what it's called. Basically, scientifically, it means that it's called your bile acids, some fucking weird, fucking stupid ass acids that we have inside of us during pregnancy get elevated. So the consequences of them being elevated is that they make your body extremely itchy. And you're just like really, really itchy. And with Ella, I got diagnosed when I was like 36, almost 37 weeks pregnant. And my OBGYN was like, hey, once we determine that that's the case, the baby has to kind of be born quicker because it's really dangerous for babies to be in the body for a long time if you do have your high bile acids. So that's why Ella was born at like 37 weeks instead of 40. Shit. She was born early.
Yeah.
So then with this pregnancy, I did research and I asked my doctor and I was like, am I going to get that shit again? Because it's not like little cosquillita. No, bitch. It's the type of itch where I feel like I have poison ivy all over my body and I cry myself to sleep. Like, it's really, really bad.
And it like feels good when you scratch it so you don't stop.
Bitch, it does not feel good. I'm just like,
yeah.
But I asked my OBGYN and he said there's like a higher chance of me getting it because I did have it with Ella. So, really sad fact, I think it's back just because I've been so fucking itchy. Like, I'm dormida and I get so itchy that the itchiness wakes me up. And I'm like, oh my God. And then again, I fall asleep and then I wake up and I'm like, So I just went to the doctors to get my blood drawn, I think yesterday, to get my blood drawn so then the doctor could tell me if I do have that shit or not.
Ew, I hope not. That's scary.
I know, it's so scary and it's so fucking annoying. And for all of you pregnant mommies out there, if you're really motherfucking Louie, all perrito lost his ball. He's like,
no, it disappeared.
Where the fuck did it go?
It literally went to another universe. Yeah, where'd it go?
Do you see it?
No.
Where?
Oh.
I meant so I saw it too, like saw it and then disappeared.
It disappeared, but okay, sorry to cut you off. What did your BYOB say?
What did I say? He's not even paying attention.
You were saying that you were gonna go see and hopefully it didn't come.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say to my pregnant mamas out there, if you are like really itchy, make sure you tell your doctor to check your bile acids or just be like, do I have cholestasis? Because I am really fucking itchy. But it's not like a cute little itch where it's like a little bit no bitch. It's like all over your body and specifically in your palms of your hands and on your feet. And with Ella, my hands and feet weren't really itchy. It was my body. But with this baby, I feel it in my palms and in my feet. So I'm just like, oh, and I'm so pissed because I was hoping it started later on. But to already be so motherfucking itchy, I'm just like, oh.
¿No te pueden dar medicina nada to get rid of it?
Yes, my doctor told me that if we were able to like find it early enough, he'd give me medication for it.
Hopefully
I'm like, thank God, I'm gonna see my doctor tomorrow, guys. I'll give you an update. A ver qué me dice.
There's so many things about like pregnancy that like I just didn't know, and like
there's so much stuff.
I feel like as males we don't know a lot about these things because it doesn't really pertain to us.
Yeah.
So like I've never heard of you getting fucking poison ivy from your BYOB.
Poison ivy, yeah.
Shit.
It was really it was bad with Ella too. I remember with Ella, me and Alex went on our baby moon to Vegas, and I don't remember how many weeks I was, but I was like further pregnant, and I was crying in Vegas because the itching would not stop. And I was like, and Alex would have to stay up and like help massage me or scratch me to help me go to sleep because I was like, it's so itchy.
What if he's just giving you piojos?
It's Alex, huh?
Yeah, piojoso.
Un cochino.
He has hairs on his bumpy.
Remember, you guys? I think I told you that. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but a few weeks ago, I couldn't stand Alex's smell.
Oh, yeah, me either.
Like, that's every day, though.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't stand his smell. He smelled like fucking shit. Like,
poor man.
give him a mic. I'd be like, oh, and I was like, do you have garlic today? And then he'd just be like, no. And I was like, oh, I can't stand you. Like, you smell so bad. And I remember telling my mom and Louie, like, do you guys, can you smell him? And they're like, no. And I was like, he smells like shit.
Bitch.
So far, this last like 2 weeks, he has not smelled. Thank God.
He started showering.
But I think we determined that it might be onions and garlic.
Like him eating them?
Yeah, like anytime he ingested it, it would stay in his system for like 3 days, and I could smell it because my smell is so it's so heightened. I'd be like, oh, estúpido, hueles feo.
No more onions or garlic, man.
No, I made him. He bought this big ass Costco bag of little cloves of garlic for his food. I made him toss that shit. He was like, should I toss it? And I was like, please.
You're a vampire.
Oh,
he can't have 2 meals that he likes.
It's
why?
because
they have onion?
They have a very, very strong scent. And then it lingers in his like body for days too. And I'm like, I can't stand it. So está castigado till I give birth.
Poor man, he's in jail.
I'm over here dying of itch and he just can't have food. It's the least he could do, a sacrifice.
That's scary.
Yeah, so don't get pregnant.
Yeah, I don't plan on it, but thank you so much for your insight scoop.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were a lot of updates from our end. Yoatzi had a whole freaking witchcraft moment. I had a whole panic attack. I haven't drank since 1972.
He's doing 75 years hard.
70 I never fucking drink.
75 years of 10 million steps a day.
I know. Maybe I'll disappear.
He's like, is this enough?
I know. So I'll keep you guys updated because I'm
updated.
seeing it in increments of 25. Who knows if I'll ever get to 75? It might just be a cute little moment for
So
now.
are you, like, after you're 25, we're going to take a break? Yes, estúpido.
I don't plan on it. Honestly, even though my anxiety attack was so bad, I have felt the most amazing I've ever felt. I wake up so happy. Like, even right now, like, I didn't drink coffee or anything, but I was, like, really happy to come in. I'm really excited. I feel very well energized.
Wow.
I felt happy to be working out when I was on a trip because I felt like I was putting time for myself and I was still having fun. So, like, honestly, if it wasn't for the anxiety, I literally have no crave to want to drink right now at all. Like, I don't even want to be like, because, like, I'm planning a trip with some of my friends. And, like, even on those trips, I'm like, I'm not going to drink. But, like, I like to drink with my friends to be social and like to have fun and stuff. But like, it's not because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to drink. Like, I'm just like, I don't really care for it.
Yeah.
So it's not that I'm seeing it as like, I'm going to take a break after the 25 days. It's just more that like, it's easier for me to check off days getting to 25 than being like, babe, I still have 50 days to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 25 days is still a long time to be able to like accomplish that. That's a long time.
Yeah, like I almost feel like I did it in 25 to be able to give myself pats in the back throughout,
like
rather than like I'm not gonna give myself a pat in the back until I hit 75 days.
Like you went through your first hurdle.
Yeah, there you go.
Job.
Like literally,
that makes sense.
next week it'll be like the first pat in the back.
That's fucking
and I'm like,
crazy.
yay! So
Did you also cut out caffeine?
no, man. The only thing that's keeping me alive right now. No, yeah. Thanks to pre-workout, I'm able to do this shit.
Dude, honestly, I don't care what anyone tells me, but sorry, my coffee stays even if I'm pregnant. That baby's gonna be.
I know. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't have caffeine, I would have failed the second day.
Same. We're addicted to caffeine.
So maybe that'll be another challenge for another year for both of us.
I'm okay. No, that's a challenge I can stay forever.
Yeah, no, that would have been too much of a challenge, y'all. Right now, I'm good. Yeah, if I don't have my pre-workout, I'm mad all day.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so not that one. No.
But thank you guys so much for listening to this week's podcast. And hopefully, well, you better tune in for next week for more cheese, man.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next year.
Next tomorrow. I mean,
next tomorrow. Don't tell them that. They're all going to be looking for an episode tomorrow.
She said.
I know.
Bye, you guys. See you later.